reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark, chapter 10, verses 1 to 12. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. From there he went to the area of Judea across the Jordan. A crowd of people, as was so often the case, they went along. And he, as he so often did, taught them. Pharisees came up intending to give him a hard time. They asked, "Is it legal for a man to divorce his wife?" Jesus said, "What did Moses command?" They answered, "Moses gave permission to fill out a certificate of dismissal and divorce her." Jesus said, "Moses wrote this command only as a concession to your hard-hearted ways. In the original creation, God made male and female to be together. Because of this, a man leaves father and mother, and in marriage he becomes one flesh with a woman. No longer two individuals, but forming a new unity. Because God created this organic union of the two sexes, no one should desecrate his art by cutting them apart." When they were back home, the disciples brought it up again. Jesus gave it to them straight. A man who divorces his wife so he can marry someone else commits adultery against her. And a woman who divorces her husband so she can marry someone else commits adultery. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. I am Father Jose and this is Coffee with God. Let us now listen to a short reflection on the Holy Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 10, verses 1 to 12. Yoked together. Today is the World Day of Prayer for the Church in China. Today, the Catholic faithful in China celebrate with particular devotion the feast of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Help of Christians, and Patroness of China, venerated at the Shrine of Sheshan in Shanghai. We entrust all the pastors and faithful of the Church in China to the guidance and protection of our Heavenly Mother. The Jewish society of Jesus' time commonly believed that men were superior to women. A man had complete ownership over his wife and had the power to initiate a divorce. The wife had no right to divorce her husband. Jesus, in a radical departure from societal norms, unequivocally rejected the cultural suppositions of his time. He proclaimed that God created humans equal, regardless of gender. In his teachings, he emphasizes that both men and women derived their origin and dignity from God without any form of discrimination. Talking about the irrevocable covenant of marriage, Jesus said, "What God has joined together, let no man asunder." However, the Greek term for joined used by the evangelist is poorly translated, referring only to divorce and therefore failing to fully capture the intended meaning conveyed by Jesus. The Greek word for joined can be more accurately translated as yoked together. In the marriage union, this image suggests a man and a woman with different abilities and gifts are able to contribute equally and participate each other's unique qualities. Both partners reflect the loving and creative nature of God, in whose image both had been fashioned.